Hi, everybody. I'm Justin McCabe, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about why Murrieta could be an amazing place for you to move to. Now, I know what you're thinking, yet another realtor video of someone trying to sell me on moving to their area that they obviously have an ulterior motive for. But I'm going to be honest with you, I have a California real estate license. So that means I can sell you a house anywhere from San Francisco all the way down to San Diego. But I personally live in Murrieta, California. And so I want to talk to you a little bit about why it would be an amazing place to move to from a personal perspective, which could be a little bit different for you than the boring pros and cons list that agents try to throw out at you as to why you should move there. And again, use me as and my license to an advantage from the standpoint that I have sold houses so many places and I've seen so many communities. I still return to Murrieta and love living here. I sold houses all the way down in Pacific Beach, San Diego, Victorville, California, and South LA all the way down through San Diego and Orange County. So I have a unique perspective still on why this is such a rad community and why moving here is so advantageous for so many reasons. So let's dig into a couple of them. Number one reason people move here, just to be quite frank, is financial. Our housing price is lower. I'll give you an example because it can change. I could give you a percentage on here, but that would be irrelevant coming up soon. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a $650,000 budget for a house. That's super healthy no matter where you're at in the US. By the way, congrats on being pre-approved. That's hats off. Now you can look in San Diego and you're going to get a 3-bedroom condo that's aging and a $500 HOA that, let's be frank, keeps the roof over your head and the termites away. They're older complexes. Or you could look at Murrieta, California, right? $650,000 price point gets you a 4-bedroom house, 2,600 square feet with a nice backyard, single family, it's detached. You might love your neighbors, but you don't necessarily want to share a wall with them, and you don't have to do that in Murrieta. In fact, there's only a few complexes that you would. So there is that aspect of it. You get more bang for your buck. Now, let's talk about the flip side of that, because we all know you get what you pay for, right? Walmart versus Nordstrom's. Well, the flip side to that, I said I wouldn't do pros and cons. Let's go the reality of it. If you move to Murrieta, you're less close to the beach. So there's that aspect of it. Pricing tends to get, better price per square foot as you get away from the water, right? I think we'd all agree on the beach in Newport Beach is a little bit different than Victorville, California price-wise. There's a reason for that. Farther from the beach, whatever it might be. Now, the other aspect is if you live in Murrieta and you work in San Diego, you're going to have a bit of a commute. So all my military friends, y'all know what that means. So Pendleton, any of the major military installations down in San Diego, if you're stationed there, you're going to have a little more of a commute. But the reasons why some of that are going to be worth it for you. Let's talk about our schools. If you have a family, if you have kids, our schools in this area are nationally ranked and recognized. Massive kudos to our teachers in the community for that. Also, our athletic programs are nationally ranked and recognized, and they are highly favored on the collegiate level as well to set your child up well for that piece of it. So whether it's track and field, football, or baseball programs, or water polo, we have seen national success and national rankings on that side. So really grateful to our athletic directors for their expertise in that area and all the coaches that work hard with the kids because it's absolutely paying off in that aspect. So our school system is nationally ranked. Again, you're not sacrificing that when you come up this way, you're sacrificing being closer to the ocean. Now, one of the other things that we are really known for is going to be our parks, Parks and Rec. There we go. Leslie, nope, Parks and Rec. So we're tucked into the foothills in San Diego, or on the other side of San Diego, so much so that personally, I grew up in Corona, California, and in driving through here, it was still so green. You would have never told me there was hundreds of thousands of people that lived in this valley, because we drove through here in the blink of an eye to San Diego, had no idea this was here. And as I got older, my priorities changed and I started seeing what, the suburbs of America had to offer. And I will tell you, Murrieta is bar none when it comes to Parks and Rec. We have a 22-acre sports park. You can play football, basketball, baseball, have picnics, walk your dog, you name it. We have dog parks where you can have an off-leash dog park. Just even by my house, I won't tell you where it's at, so you're not biased there. But we've got granite walking paths all the way up to the hills where you can overlook a park bench with sunsets or sunrises, walking paths. You're also going to have the Santa Rosa Plateau, which is over 9,000 acres of nature preserve with park rangers and a visitor center for you as well. So there is that. There's just an amazing amount of amenities when it comes to parks and rec here in Murrieta. Now, one of the other things that we take advantage of quite often, as I live only a couple minutes away from it, would be Old Town Murrieta. Now, I know all my Temecula friends, you've got a really awesome Old Town, but so does Murrieta, and it's less known, and usually it's less crowded. You're going to have multiple salons, boutiques, clothing boutiques. There's an amazing pastry shop now. Sorry to tell you that. You're going to gain some weight coming up for that summer bod. Just get over it. It's worth it. So you're going to have amazing pastries and scones. You're also going to have Italian restaurants, so good, and American gastropubs, bars, you name it, it's going to be here for you. Now, let's say you don't want to spend any money at all. Can we all just admit that people watching is an American pastime? So you can just sit up on a bench and hang out, have a great conversation with your significant other, your kids, whoever it might be, a good friend, and just watch the people go by and appreciate the city you live in. So there's that for you as well. No money needed to be spent on that side of it. So the last thing I want to talk about for you of reasons to move to Murrieta, and this one's near and dear to my heart. The last 3-4 years, we all know that America has taken quite a beating when it comes to unity and community togetherness. Now, some of those reasons were inevitable. Some of those reasons were just humanity coming out and either proving its best or its worst, right? To me, living here in Murrieta, I couldn't be prouder to say that I have really felt the community come together in hard times, whether it be on a national scope, a political scope, or international things you just couldn't help. And I've been really appreciative of the fact of living here and seeing people come together and still have community events and still have togetherness and really have a sense of community pride and unity. We have rod runs in Old Town Murrieta still. We have the City Square Park where you can go and see parades, fireworks. We have a war memorial that's just great. We have a fallen soldiers remembrance that is incredibly touching and patriotic and needed in today's day and age. And I've been incredibly grateful to see a community come together amidst hard times and still do community events, still be committed to bonding together. And so I'm here to tell you that that reason alone is an amazing reason to move to Murrieta, California. So whether it be affordability of housing and just wanting more bang for your buck, or schools or extracurricular athletic programs, parks and rec, you like hiking, mountain biking, we got those for you as well. Or just a community feel, community togetherness. I really hope you'll consider Murrieta for your next move. And wherever you end up moving to, I hope you find your home.